Well, good morning and welcome to my live. Well, I just thought I'm going to do the pocket for this one. I didn't do a pocket yet, hold the scissors in it. So I'm just showing you how I kind of start blending in things and start from finish. I don't know if I'll get it done, but I will at least get started on this pocket. And I'm going to trim the material down when I find a big pot. You can do it after, put all your pieces on, but this one, I kind of know how I want to design it. So I'm going to trim it off. And then I'm going to put the next piece. It's going to go somewhere, I think up here. I wanted it to overlap. So I'll take another pin. All right. So I'm going to tack these down, these pieces. And then I'm going to go over here and do this piece. I think that might go over top. So what I'm going to do, I'll start tacking this part down. And hi, Heather, Patrick. Hi, Heather. I'm calling you Heather Pritchard. Hi, Heather. Hello, Heather. How are you, honey? Heather, aren't you the one that does all that beautiful gardening stuff in that? I remember we keep in touch, but not normally online. Hello. How are you, my friend? Let's just make sure, because I'm pretty sure that is you. I have different people that talk to me through online live streams and others that are through videos. Is that you? I'm going to go check your channel. I want to make sure if that's who I think you are. Heather, let's see. You're so cute too. Oh, wait a minute. I got to find YouTube. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you can put the link here. Give me a second because I don't know you well. But if I know you well enough, I normally just give you a mod and then you could probably put your own link there. All right. Let's see. Heather. Let's see, Heather. Heather Pritchard. All right, Heather. Thank you for the thumbs up, too. Pritchard. Where it's all right. Let me see if I find you. Make sure I'm spelling it right. P. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to your channel and making sure. I think I know who you are, but I'm making sure. So let's see. No, that's not yours. Heather Pritchard introduction, or 2 years ago. I got you. Let's see, Heather. I can't put. Oh, what is going on?
Hi, my name is Heather.
Hi, Heather. No sound because I get attacked by that. But let's see. Introduction. Where's your videos? Let's see. I go to your channel. Oh no, that's not you. Heather Pritchard. I got somebody totally different than you are. Yeah. I'm not sure who you thought I am. I have talked to you before. I'm. You have you? Well, it's okay, Heather. Heather, what do you like to do? It's okay. I'm not sure if I got confused someone else, but you're welcomed anyways. I was just trying to figure out the connection. But that's all good. Thank you for joining me. So, what is do you obviously do you like crafting, cooking? Are you the one that does the gardening? What do you like doing? Everything? Crocheting? Maybe I met you through crocheting. I'm not sure. I've gone to different live streams of channels through every kind of crafting channel to gardening channel, all kinds. I've been all over the place, so I'm not sure, but you were welcomed. I just wanted to make sure you were welcomed, and I just don't want to ignore you either. I want to give you a shout out to the right way. That's why I was trying to check it out, but that's all good. It's all good. Come on in. Unit. See, I thought I saw you attached to that. Yeah. All right. This is speaking of that. That's my knitting. One of my projects. I was knitting for a while. I like doing all kinds of crafts, just not knitting and crocheting. I get bored with one particular subject, so I get I do all kinds of stuff. And you're welcome. That's one of the things I created, and I'm actually using it for my needlework too. I got a purse I made. I was so happy with that because I hadn't a lot of these projects I hadn't done for a while, like knitting and crocheting. I kind of more do in the wintertime because I find the wool sticks to my hands. But put my pin in here. But yeah, there's different projects. This one, I kind of fell in love with needlework. So right now I'll be doing needlework, like diamond painting whatever I'm in the mood to do, I guess, is what I want to say. So this right now, I'm just going to tack this down. I just use a running stitch to tack it all down. I either keep the running stitch in or I'll take it out if I don't want it in there. It's just to tack them in place so I can remove the pins. And I don't think you've been here since this is my needle book. This is the pocket. I'm working on this one here. I'm working on this one. And I did all the embroidery and everything, put that together just like these pieces. And then this is the second one I did. I'm not done with filling it in. I'm going to fill it in, do a pocket, put some stuff in this one. That's the pocket for right in the back. And this is my original. Well, I was working on both of them. Actually, that's the first one I started on. And this is the one I got more finished off. This one here is kind of mine. Actually, I put it back, more pins up here for me. And see, I got to fill in some of the pages. That's all I got left in here. Was maybe put a pearl here. Just the tiny little decorations and fill the book in for me of the needles I use. And my scissors go right in this little pocket right here. So I got to get some more scissors. I only have one I'm working on. But all of them, I'm trying to get some scissors for the ones when I finish the work. But that's what that one looks like. Just going to move that over and I got to work on this pocket. All right, let me get this done. All right, go in here. Mike, is that you out there? Good morning, if it is. Good morning, Mike. All right. So this is the first time I actually started a piece online. Most of the stuff I was doing offline. You don't pay me enough to be here, grumma. You're so funny. Unacceptable. Hi, Leanne. Leanne, I'm finishing the pocket of this book. So I'm working on that. I might give you a sneak peek of the one I'm working offline again, but it is got a lot more work to do with it. I don't like it yet. So I got my third one on the go offline. This one, and the first one, the white one, is almost done. I just got to fill it and add a couple things I want to do to it. And this one, the pocket needs to be done, and then I got to fill some things. And I got a lot of the decorating done on this one. This one's just less pages because I think the 2 pages is plenty for this book. I kind of overdid mine. It's kind of stacked too much almost. All right, look what I did. Down to 1 week's my thread. You like the white color scheme? You don't like this one? I like them all. I was kidding. Just teasing you. I like this one too. Putting together a picture of tea my husband steeped. Oh, are you? Okay. I was just showing you my other needle book. I don't know if you saw them, Heather. And I never know who's here looking or not. So I thought you saw it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take these pins off. I don't need these anymore, but actually I'm going to need it for the next piece I'm going to do. I want to put all the pieces on here. All right, there we go. I'm going to move this down here. Oh, no, you're watching? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go and do this running stitch all the way down here. Right, there we go. I'll put this piece down here. I was going to put that over top. Yeah, I can live with this, I guess. I'm going to just pin this here, and that's going to get tacked this lace one down. All right. Hi. Oop, where'd I go here? I'm just going to tack this lace down and all the edges and everything. So, for here. Whoa. Oh, get off of here. So this is, ooh. Come on. Here. This is the third book I'm working on. I don't love it yet, but I'm going to work on it until I like it. I wanted to do a cottage one. So I have a lot of stitching left to do on it, and I don't have the pattern all done. But this is the third one I'm working on as I finish this pocket. And I got to finish these two books, and then I'm going to work on this one next. I wanted to do, I might take some off. I don't know. I don't have it done right exactly how I want it, but this is the start of another one. That's going to be a cottage right there. So I have a lot of stitching's got to go on in here around it. There's going to be flowers around it, some bushes. I got to finish the windows, and I'm going to probably put a little flower thing here. We'll see. That's the third one I'm working on. But I only can work with the material I have. If I had different material, then this would look different. But I only have certain materials that I can try to blend in with each other. So that's the one I'm my third one I'm going to work on. And it's like a little country cottage. So I got to obviously put stitches on the roof, do the windows, the doors. I'm going to put flowers around it, flowers down in here, hand stitched. I'm going to put another tree over here. I'm going to put more clouds up here to go to the other page. This might be, I might even take some of that out. I don't know if I totally like that yet. I might just put it to here. I don't know yet. But that's the country cottage I'm calling this one. I have to name them all. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me name each project I do, what the name of these are. What do I call this? The vintage one? Vintage lady or something. I can say this one's vintage lady. That's the cottage. And I'm not sure this one is yet. Okay, I got a thread. Just no, I don't know about that. I like the vintage lady. Yeah. Yeah. Most people like that one, but I can't create the same one. I got to change it up a little. So, I'm getting them all done. Ooh. We'll get this finished. Great. Let's do that. Yeah, Victorian lady. Victorian lady. Yeah, vintage or Victorian lady. Yeah, one of them. I'd like to. I think I'll name my books. I think they're kind of cool. Have a name for them when I'm talking about them. No, I like Victorian's nice too. Yeah, that's probably better than what I picked. I don't know what do you call this one? Give me some names to call. What do you think this reminds you of? Vintage lady. I like it. I like it. The white on the blue makes me think of snowing. The white on the blue makes me think of it's snowing out. The white, yeah, they're called. It's a seed stitch, is what it's called. The seed stitch. Well, I guess you can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'm right now. I'm just tacking all this. If anybody's really interested in what I'm doing, I'm just going to tack all the pieces down. That's kind of what you have to do first. Tack it all down, and then you come in and do some different embroidery work you want to put in here, which I don't know yet what I want to do yet, but. Yeah, there's no, that's all right. I don't worry, I have a hard time. My mom would probably over this content. Sorry? My mom would what? My mom would over this content. She likes needlepoint. Is that what you're trying to tell me? She loves needlepoint. Okay. Well, I trust me, there is hundreds of stitches, Heather, and hundreds. And so what led me to I still have to do my journal. I'm working on an embroidery journal, which led me to slow stitching, which there's tons and tons. Oh, that's okay. There's so many beautiful embroidery stitches that I haven't even begun yet. I'm giving basic ones on slow stitch. They're normally basic stitches, but in embroidery, there's beautiful stitches. And actually, one of the things I got to do when it comes to the really beautiful stitches is my cover for my journal. So I was deciding in my brain, I need to do a picture. Hey, good morning. How you doing, Patrick? Good morning. Well, it's called still slow stitching. I'm working on slow stitch, and I don't have a name for this book, but that's what I'm still working on, Patrick. You saw this is the pocket for this one. I'm gonna put the pocket right here. It's gonna go like this, and then the scissors will be held in here when I'm done, and then I just got to do a little bit of decorating, and I'll put some needles in this book, and it'll be done. Or should be sitting like, oh yeah, that's cute. So anyways, and then I did, this one's almost done. I just have to do a little more. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm working on finishing this book. This one's almost done. This one's trying to get finished on it. See, I did a blanket stitch on here. There's obviously French knots. This has a lot of different stitches on it too. This has French knots. It's got all kinds of stitches too on it. There's your seed stitch right here. And then I just did a zigzag. And then these are called yo-yos. Yo-yos are in the slow stitch world. That's how I learned about them. Yo-yos on that one. And then this is the one I will be putting different stitches on. I think I'm going to be putting yo-yos inside of this book. This is the third one I'm working on. I love the butterflies on the pages. Are you talking about all these ones here? So what are we going to call this? Well, I could call this Butterfly Mania or something. There's a lot of butterflies on it. I wanted to keep this to flowers and butterflies. So I didn't want total butterflies. That's why I added a rose to it. Butterflies. So I could call this Butterfly Mania. I guess this book is Butterfly Mania. The other was, I like the name of Victorian. What did we call that? Victorian Lady. That's what I'll call that one. The other one's Victorian Lady. This could be called Butterfly Mania. Does that sound too much? And then the other one is The Cottage that I'm working on. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I got to do a really pretty. I have to do a picture first, and then I'm gonna do eventually my embroidery book. I have to do a picture, and then everything on the picture is going to be really intricate embroidery details on the journal for my embroidery book to finish. That's what I've got to finish. I got to put the whole book together, do the cover, and then I'll be finished. I'll finish that one, and if I feel like doing any projects, I can just add them into my book. And when I feel like doing embroidery, I just add them to the book. But I want to get the book finished. Are the seed stitches supposed to be stars? No. Oh, you're talking about on there? I don't know. I just like the look of them. I don't know if that was, it could be, I guess, Heather. I really didn't look at it in a sense of what I was decorating, but I guess you could think it was at night. There's flowers that bloom at night, by the way, and it could be stars. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know. It was just my way of decorating it. I don't think I had a sense of what I was thinking of when I was doing that. I only thought of a design of how I wanted to do it. But yeah, I guess I could get away with that. We'll call it stars, Heather. I'll make myself feel better. They're stars at night, and that's a flower that blooms at night. Yeah, there you go. That sounds good. You can help me with the storylines of my stuff when I'm stuck to know what to say about them. Oh, I like it. You are good. I like it. Starry butterfly. Yes. Oh my God. I'm going to leave you as my writer. I don't know what that is. Genius. Thanks. I like it. I'm going to have to write them all down. So that is Vintage Lady. No, not vintage. That's Victorian Lady. She got before. And then we got, yeah, I love it. I like the name. She's like going to be the writer for me. And then we can call it Starry Butterfly. Yeah. Starry Butterfly. I like it, Heather. Thank you. You got to keep coming. You can name my pieces of art. I just create it and you can give me the name for them. I love it. I might even have to put a little thing that reminds me of the name, like handmade and starry eye or starry butterfly. And yeah, you got it. Definitely. That's cool. You're like my daughters. My daughters are the writers of my family. I'm not much of a writer, but they're good when I need storylines or something, because I'm going to be doing something for them, and I started creating. I'm going to be doing them for Halloween. They're all grown up, and even my grandkids are older. They're not little kids. They can't go to Halloween. So they're like 16, 17. So I wanted to do something fun for Halloween with them. So I'm going to make an escape room for Halloween. Now I did all the plans I bought the locks and I figured out how I want to do it. But the storyline, my daughter goes, you have to have a storyline with it. You can't just do it and not have a storyline. Well, then help me, because I don't know what a storyline is. I know what a storyline is, but I don't know how. I'm stuck. So I'm making her help me with the storyline on it. No problem, yeah. So she's going to help me with the storyline on how to create my room. So it's going to be cool, Heather. I don't know if you like any of those. Do you like that? Do you like that kind of escape rooms? Do you like that? Not everybody likes it, but I think they're cool. So, well, this might be big enough to sew my button on. This is going to go here. And I want to put like a little yellow button here. Now I got a lot of work to do, so I won't be able to finish that, but it's going to have the pink, because I wanted to add the colors of the pink shades in here. And then I have to put, of course, a butterfly that's going to go right here, the center of that. Now I might put a couple French knots on here too. And yeah, that is definitely going here. The flowers right there. You're not a fan of escape rooms, so no? Can you hold the piece up to see? I can see the type of edging you're using. Which piece? Can you hold that piece of cloth? This one here? Can you hold that piece of cloth up so I can see the type of edging? I don't have any edging right now. This is I'm just holding the pieces down. Is this what you're talking about? Right now I am just doing long. This is hang on a minute, just running stitch. I'm just holding the pieces down with the running stitch. If that's what you're talking about. Matter of fact, I'm going to stitch this flower down and then I'll do the button after. I don't know if I got enough thread here. Tracy and I did houses with the Scouts for years. You did houses? Did I hold it up close enough for you? That's a running stitch. Now oh yeah, speaking of that, Heather, these little flowers I did, these are mine. These are crocheted flowers I did a while back. I did different colors of them. Right here, these little pieces, because I knew that I would use them in crafts. So I hand crocheted those. The little flowers. I just want to tack this down. And I didn't want to waste my thread, but it's hard when I go too knot it off if I go too much. Just tucking this down. Bloody autocorrect, yeah. Well, now you know what you can do with them. You can do tons of stuff with them. Are you kidding? These little flowers are for crafting. You don't have to put it material to material. You could put this on. I did it on journals. I put them on all kinds of stuff. Any kind of craft piece you could put them on. You could put them on wool, crochet, paper. I mix. That's totally different. You can put them on anything you want. You don't have to save it that they got to go on crocheting. you can mix the materials around. That's what I think. That's what happens why I'm not stuck into a specific area of. I can go to all kinds of channels because I can do most all kinds of crafts. Again, that's not to brag. I'm just telling you, since I've been kid, I've been a crafty person. So what I noticed was online in areas that they don't mix and match, which that's not me. I mix and match. I don't have to stay in the crochet area. I can take crochet and put it to something else. People do journals and they only do slow stitch journals. And then I can do cardboard journals. Oh, you're talking about the escape room. Trying to communicate on the phone by voice using this medium sucks. Never did the escape room, but the house was a form of a maze. Oh, that's cool. That's what I should do. I should give my flowers to my mom. She loves scrapbooking type stuff. She doesn't, you don't use them, give them to your mom. Your mom you can go all over the place if she likes a scrapping book. Seriously, they work well. I could show you. Well, Heather, this doesn't have any flowers in it, but this is my girded. Oh shoot, I forgot a piece, didn't I? No, that's one on my other one. No, didn't forget a piece. This piece isn't that many sections here, and that's gonna go here. All right, and I want to put some stitches. Maybe I'll do some French knots right in here. We'll see. Hi, MT. Good morning. So Heather, you can mix media. I don't have flowers on this one, but this is my journals. Right here is my garden journal. Right. I don't know if you've seen all my journals because it's been a little bit since you've been here, but look, this is, oh yeah, I guess I could tell you, this is mixed media. Look, there, that has got material flowers. It's got metal on it, metal pieces. I mix all kinds of media, different. That's got a kind of, I didn't make the book, but that's a crochet butterfly, but I didn't make it, but you can put all of that on here. See, and this is my seed journal because I do gardening. So I have it all organized in this book. And look, I got paper and look at beads and material. And I do write in it. And then this is crocheted. This is crocheted right here. These little sticks. Not everybody liked them. I love them. I love these bookmarks that are crocheted, and then I stiffened it up with this particular. I don't know. I love it. I made several of them, and they're in my books. So I made them in white, and I had this color. I'd like to do something similar to this for each my children and grandchildren, so they have something after I pop. I don't want you to go anywhere, but Patrick, I could show you how to do this. This is what I do. I know how to do journals. Journals is one of my things. Yeah, you want to do a journal for your kids. You should do it. It's not. I even showed Leanne with cereal boxes, but I don't like cereal boxes. I told her that. But I did a project when I met Leanne, Patrick, when I was in Edmonton, and I did show her a fast way of doing a journal. If I was selling this, and I plan on selling some of mine, I use chipboard. I buy the chipboard, so it's a better quality. But you can use 2 sets of cereal boxes to do the same thing if you're going to keep it. And people sell with cereal boxes, but I'm picky. I don't find that the cereal boxes are hard enough to hold this. So there's that. And even all my stuff for this year for gardening, what I'm planting is going in this journal. But I pulled it out just to show you. And here's laminated pieces too. So it's all kinds. This is the one. I have 2 volumes, and I did it purposely for gardening this year. So, and I'm going to continue doing my gardening, and I'll put what I grow in the garden. So that right there is number, 1 or 2. I don't care what. This is for flowers. And then I have this one. It's for tomatoes. That one's for tomatoes. Not tomatoes, but I mean edible seeds. So I got the same. I wanted them to match. I want them very similar. But if you notice, this looks like lemons. So it's all different things. This book is bigger because it's obviously I got more food seeds, but same similarity, a little different. See, I have the same thing. I did 2 of the books so that this could be all food seeds and notations on foods. And yeah, actually this all went all crazy, but this is thyme, basil, herbs. Yeah, you could do that. You like that, Patrick? I'll show you how to do that. Tracy isn't into crafts, but I grew up with it since my mother was dedicated crafter herself. She even taught art and crafts in school. Well, Patrick, it's okay. I don't care. We still like your wife. I think your wife was really brilliant, and I like her. And I can't wait to meet again and get together. But yes, if it interests you, I will show you how to do journals. I mean, you could do one, and you just have to create it to match. That's what I do. I create journals to match people. The last one was Kathleen. You know who Kathleen Elliott is? The last journal I did, I made it specifically for her. She was going through hard times and whatever. Anyways, I made that. I made it with her and specifically for her because, well, that's what I do. I can design journals specifically for an individual. It doesn't have to be what I like. It has to be what the person likes. So yeah, I could do this. I did. I did it online and did the whole journal online. If you look back, and it turned out really pretty. If you go back, you don't have to go through all my live streams, but if you go back to the last journal I did, I think I showed the whole book online. It was a night live stream I did, and I did the whole thing and finished it on. There isn't a lot I did offline. I did the whole book online from start to finish, and you have a look at that. It kind of helps you how to do it, and then I can do more. I'll do another journal on here if it helps you out, Patrick. Whatever. If you want to do that, I think you might enjoy it. I think it's a cool thing to do. There's many things you could do. You know, you could even do one for yourself that's designed military wise. If I don't have the stuff here, but if I could do a book that would be to do with the military, I just do the same thing, but I just design it differently for somebody in the military. So, I do not have, I should show you another book I did, but another journal, because I would say that's probably my master's is journaling, is one of my things that I could probably do the best of all the things I do. I've become quite good at journaling. So, I mean, this is another one I'm falling in love with too. Let me show you a couple pieces. I got to go run off to do this but I do have to work on this. But I'm going to put that there. These two here, I got to do all the whip stitching around the pink. So I want to add the pink that it blends in with the book. But these are the same thing. If you think about it, a stitch book is the same thing as a journal book. It's only done a little differently. You're using material and you're using stitches and stuff. And the same thing as a journal made out of material is the same thing. It's the same kind of idea. You need to have a spine. You need to have the front. You need to have the back. And I'm going to grab a couple books. I think you might have seen these already. I don't know. But let me get some stuff to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm right here. There you go. This is another book, okay? Like I told you, my brain it's the same format. It's just you're taking it and changing it to what you want. That's what I was thinking. I am one son who is hunter and another one who is ex-military and a fighter. My daughter loves poppies. My granddaughter loves Halloween. So I have some ideas. You could do this, and don't tell anybody. Tell your wife, because she doesn't like to craft. But I think that's ingenious to make them something like that special. There was no way they wouldn't appreciate that, Patrick. So you can visit me and ask me for ideas all you want. You can do it through Facebook or on here when I'm live streaming. This is a butterfly book, guys. I raise monarch butterflies. And Patrick, I told you all kinds of stuff. This is what I did, but this is a different technique. Yeah, no, I think it's great. You can do that. You can leave pockets. You can put pockets in there that have acetate. Yeah, he can use all kinds of stuff for a Halloween book. Matter of fact, maybe I'll make that. Maybe Patrick, maybe at Halloween. I got to see. I got so many ideas in my brain, but maybe I'll even make a Halloween journal. I have never made a Halloween journal. It depends on what I have, but I'll show you how to do a Halloween one. Maybe we can do one together. You can do a Halloween one at the same time, and then you can do that for your daughter. This is this is my butterfly one. That's how I feel about butterflies. I feel like, and where is Heather? This is when I get the emotions involved with when I craft. I raise monarch butterflies. I'm very devoted to raising them and releasing them and knowing about them. So that when I created this, I think butterflies are beautiful. I see flowers with them. They hang around flowers. I see outdoors. And when I designed this, I thought of how I felt about the butterfly. They are so pretty. So I figure my book looks pretty. I think it's a pretty book. That's why I did that. It's pretty. It's pretty, right? I found this idea on the Dollar Tree site. I think his daughter's not that young, or granddaughter, maybe. Yeah, naughty and nice. Yeah, no, that you could put a journal, naughty and nice journal, and you could put the pictures of you being Santa Claus in it. I think people think it's just feminine doing this stuff, but it's not. It's actually putting a man's idea of that onto it could be very unique. It is cool to do these. You could put leather. If you think it's too feminine, you add leather or vinyl or whatever. You can do a masculine journal as well. Whatever. These are not just, it's a unisex thing to make a journal. It's not just females, because there's so many type of journals you can make. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, Leanne, that's an idea you could do too. So anyways, this is all my notations on it. Like, and I put lace on this one, and I wanted this just to be a writing journal. I don't want all this, the pockets and all that. That's not what this was designed for. See, and I got my little stamp paper. And this is recycled paper. I took it all out of a photo album because I was putting my die cuts in them, and I didn't want to throw out the paper. So I actually made them into pads and then stamped the corners with the butterfly. And so, yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to leave this out because it's going to be butterfly time this year. And so I notate all the stuff to do with, like right here, I have how many butterflies I released, what their names were. Hi, Kristen. And so that is why I have this particular book. For instance, I'm learning, I know what I want to add. I can add this right in front of you guys. I put it in pencil though, because I want to be able to erase it if I make a mistake. But actually, I'm going to put something down here because I got the book anyways to make a notation to it. All right, pencil. We used to call those pine cleaners, Leanne. I am going to put my notation 8. These are notes for myself. And they like sliced orange peels. So I'm going to put like to eat sliced orange. Just so I don't forget, because this is new. I've been doing them for 4 years and learned things all the time on butterflies. And so that one, though, I hand feed them honey and water. solution. I actually know how to feed them and everything, but I want to test them out with orange slices because I understand they like orange slices. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna go back to my slow stitching. Ugh. All right. I'm gonna get that sewn on. Actually, I got an idea. I might add some pink under this. Let's go. So yeah, it's good, Patrick. You might enjoy that. It keeps you busy. You know what else though? What else this does is keeps my hands moving from arthritis too. By the way, my one finger's really. I wake up with it sore and that, and I just think it makes you move, but in an enjoyable movement when I'm doing this stuff. Like I enjoy doing it, and I actually have to move my hands. I mean, I need to get up more and walk around, and I do that with my gardening part of it. But yeah, and Patrick, being in the military, you would have had. It's truly a work of art. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's good. I think I'd love to see you do it. I hope you do, Patrick. I really think you could be very creative and do it for your kids. I think that's a great souvenir. I actually, all the stuff I've done, I think they know. My daughters now know. I think they appreciate my art of work because I do them design for them. I think they'd love it. I think Patrick. I don't know if you want to give it a head or wait, but I don't want nothing to happen to you. That's not why but I think it's a really cool souvenir, and it'll keep you busy because if you're going to do how many you just thought of, how many you can do, and you can work on different ones at the same time. Like if you pick up pieces, and they all should have you in it too. Oh, that's cool. That's right. I remember you said that. You could put anything designed for Halloween. You can use printables. You can use whatever. You know what else? And if you have a Halloween coin, you want to put a coin in there. Did they make any coins for Halloween? Oh, thanks, Heather. Did they make any coins for Halloween, Patrick? Because you could put a Halloween coin in there, which would be really cool. Because that's your side of it. That's connecting your granddaughter and you together, or daughter. I think they would love it. Don't even tell them about it. It's a beautiful matter of fact. Why don't you make them for Christmas or something? Never mind waiting till something happens to you. You could make that as a Christmas gift for them. I bet you they should fall in love with what you did. I can't see why they wouldn't like it as a gift. A beautiful gift for them. And it's unique, and you date it for this year that you made it, and it's something to keep forever and to pass down. And if they ask, you made it to pass down, that's exactly what you did. Most of my stuff is like that too. Well, I think that it's good. I think you're gonna have fun with this, Patrick, and it'll be use of your hands and everything. Like I said, I hope you do. I hope you give it a shot. You need any help while I'm doing this, I'm here for you. I'll tell you what to do. I'll even show you on screen or on Facebook, whatever you need my help with. I'm here for you. If you want me to show you that. All right, I'm gonna do some French knots right in here. I like the white. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Sometimes you can just pull it out. That's what a running stitch is for, just to tack it down. If you don't like it, you can pull it off and do something else, but I don't mind it. And I'm just going to do a bunch of French knots. 2, 3. How's my time? Oh, I got my time still good. I want to put another button, but I want to do something in that corner. So I'm not going to put the button down because I'm going to put a pink, because the colors are in this thing is pink and white. I don't want white there. I want to do, I think I'm going to do, what was I going to do? Some kind of, no, if I put pink, I won't like that. Well, maybe I will. I'll put that there. And then I think I'm going to put a white here, button here. When I have to whip stitch, that is going to take me a while. I started doing it, and I'll have to work at night and do this one because this is detail work, and it takes me a while to do a whole big section of whip stitching. There we go. I think you could. I think you could have a good job time with it. Do a good job with it. Add your coins to every piece that you're going to make. Put coins in it because that is you. You're the coin person. I would, if I was still a coin person, I would be adding my coins to everything I made to do it. I would attach it somehow. I love the coins that you gave me, and I will cherish them. And they're a souvenir for me, so I'm keeping them. Let's do this again. All right. You can do French knots 1, 2. I kind of stick by 3 wraps, but you can wrap it around once. You can wrap it around twice, 3 times, 4 times. It goes all the way up. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to show you too. This is the next. It's not the next thing, but I have to finish this. It started out. I was supposed to finish this journal, and I will. So I have to design. I don't know if I have a big enough cover that I've made already. I've made extra covers, and then I'm going to decorate the cover. This one's going to be material. That's right. There is really, that is why I like working with yarn. You get to see bigger accomplishments after less work. Yes, that's true. But some of this stuff isn't as bad, quicker side effect. Yeah, that makes sense. But I just, you know what? I was like that too. And now it's like, if you do this a little every day, you'd be, look at how I finished. That was a lot of work I did, but I finished this off within, I don't know, less than a week. I think I finished that one book. This one here, I didn't time it, but I think this took me like, I've been working on 2 books, and this thing was less than 2 weeks, maybe a week, but it was all done. And that's a lot of work, but it was done. So when you think that you don't get results, it's not true. You just work on it a little bit. Yeah. But I didn't take it as long as you think. You really don't. I did purses, and the purses took me, crocheting stuff took me almost as long as these books. So some of the stuff I do, actually, I could have a book done within, I don't want to rush anything. I never do. But I would say I could do a book probably within a couple days, 2-3 days, and a lot of it would be done. The paper stuff gets done pretty fast. But I'm working on hours on a day. Like, I'm not talking about working just a couple hours. We're talking about hours when I work on it. Okay, this is not big enough, so I'm just going to pull it out. There we go. Right, this is the embroidery part. This is the journal that I'm going to do next too. I have gifts that I have in my head, so I have to do diamond paintings too. Diamond painting is another thing that's not cool. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cliff. All right. but welcome. Good morning and welcome. And there we go. My time is right there. It's always the same time, around 10:30 if I'm going to be on in the morning. All right, so I have this to do, but I'm going to just pull this aside for a minute. Go like that. I am going to put some kind of pink embroidery thread in these buttons. Then I can put the white here, because the white doesn't show up, but if I had pink behind it, then the white. So I'm going to do something in there with pink threads, and that's going to be white. I'm going to put that over there. I don't want to lose my needle, so I'll just throw it in here. I ring the dinner bell. All right, so this is the stuff I was talking about. Okay, I'm working on this. I got 3 things on the go, which that's me too, by the way. I do different projects. As long as I finish them, I'm happy. I'll come back to doing them. But you saw this already. I don't know if you did, Heather. This is my embroidery book that I started, which started me on slow stitching. I'm not finished it, but I'm not going to not finish it. This is where I'm going to put the book together. So that is where it started. My slow stitching came from the embroidery stuff. And so this is my embroidery journal, which I just like the colors of it. So see, you can see, and I have pages that come out that'll pull out here. Oh, well, I guess you give it chocolate coins. I don't know if you've seen this one, but this is I'll put it in order, but here's my signatures. This is one signature for it. And notes. It notes how to do, like, what kind of knots are all on these pieces that I did. And here's the second one, trellis. But I just, as long as I have one piece in here, all I can do is come in and add the pieces to it after. Like if I want to do another piece, I can glue it on here. I can pull this section out. So I'm all set. I can start the cover pretty soon is what I was trying to tell you. See all these, I got my pieces in it. And there's more pieces in here. And notes for all my stitches. And then I did some leaves. And then this last section is going to be for embroidered cross stitch that I was doing up when I was in Edmonton. I worked on pieces. Matter of fact, I might do one of those right now. I might glue it. No, I'm not done it. I have a piece that I embroidered that I want to stitch around. Then I'm going to glue it down, and it's for cross stitching. I was doing them up there. Let me grab this. I might work on that too. Got to cover, but I don't think this is going to fit for what I want to do. All right, so this, I don't think this is the right size. I have to probably make another cover. But see, sometimes I pre-make book covers. And that might fit, actually. That's perfect. Look at it, it fits nice in here. So this is going to be the cover for that, probably. Oh, I got the last piece to put in here. Let's try my third one. This one. See, there's what did it say? Why? Okay, I'll leave. What are you talking about, Cliff? Oh, Leanne stole my shoelaces. This might have to be a little wider. I don't know what size my seam is. I think I got to go. I might have to make a new book. Actually, Patrick, if I do have to make a new book, this is the start of how to do a journal, is making the hard covers. And so I actually might make a hard cover for this. I have to measure because I think I need it a little 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch wider. See, it shouldn't be this floppy. I have no room to expand in here, so I have to make it a bit bigger. But and this, where's my cross stitching here? I actually did cross stitching, the word cross stitch, so I could put that on here. This is going to go here, but I want to do a whip stitch around the edges, and then this will be, I have a prettier piece than this, so I didn't finish it yet. But these little pieces, like this one, will go in the journal. I even put it there. And I'll put all of my little pieces, and when I feel like cross stitching, I'll add them into this section of my book. I didn't even put what it was called because I kept saying Ada cloth. So I actually might put it like here, that Ada cloth here, and then put a picture in the center. What do you got? So I might do that. You guys are connecting. It's good. I might put it here and stitch around it. I don't know what color. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put all this together. In fact, I'll leave it in the book, but I think I'm going to do a new cover for this. And it'll say better in my book, actually, my book cover, now that I saw that. All right. I'm going to, what time is it? Getting close. I might do a little bit more here. And I'm working on that one. Put my pieces together. Put elastic on this. All right. Oh yeah, Heather, here's the flowers that I made in different colors. All right, here's the different flowers, depending on the color or what project I want to do. All right, let me go back. Do a little more of this, and then I got to get going soon. All right. Okay, I'm going to get off of this. Let's do some more on this. So I don't know if you're still listening, Patrick, but I will make another cover because that one's not big enough for me. I got to measure which side that spine is, and I'm going to make the spine a little bit bigger for the cover for that book. And then when I get the cover done, then I'm going to cover it with the same material, but I have to design what I want to do, and it's all going to have embroidery. That project's going to take me a while to do. embroidery stitches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Dazzler. Hello, Bobby. Thank you. Okay, I want to do a whole bunch of French knots in this section. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do this again. Show you. Did you see the purse I made, Heather, that was crocheted? Purse and hat and all that. I'll probably do some more of that, but I don't want to do any of that. It's getting too hot for me. So in the wintertime, I'll come back. I still have to finish my advent calendar I didn't do. I got to make the box for it. But I'm done the advent calendar, but I got to make the box for it. Oh, Heather, I don't know if you can hear me, but is that your son in the video? Your son, or I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say son or daughter. I didn't know. It's so cute because I, there's when they have long hair, sometimes they're so cute, and it you can't tell whether they're a boy or a girl sometimes. But I thought it was a boy. I don't think so. You have somebody modeling your sweater that you made, or maybe you got that from where you bought it, the wool from. It's so cute. What the heck? Was it on your channel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to run. It's our first operational support group in 2 years today. I'm curious to see how many will show. Oh, cool. Okay. You have a great day, Patrick. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Take care. And hopefully you'll get some people there to your support. Oh, shoot. Support group. That didn't go. I was talking too much to myself. All right. Yeah, I got to get going too. I am going to leave this. I might work on it offline, but I'll be back to do some more needlework, to work on my other one too, and get all these finished. So I'm going to leave it like this. Leave it like that. Leave it like this. Oops. And all this together. And I am going to leave you guys, and thank you for all joining me. I will be back later. 10:30 is when I normally live stream. I did a yarn haul of sorts and showed how I cake my yarn up by hand. Oh, yeah? Nice. Well, I'm going to get going. It's been over an hour, so I'm going to get going. But thank you so much for showing here, and check back. Normally, I pop in every so often, but my normal time is 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and I have been coming the odd time, different days of the week. But normally, I'm sticking to my 10:30 and 12:30 time. So I'm going to get going, and I will see you later. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. And no problem, Susan. You know where to find me anyways. I'm going on at 12:30 if you want to come visit. Leanne, you'd have that too. And Cliff, and thank you. What do we got? We got Heather and Leanne and Cliff and Patrick left already. And whoever's out there. Yeah, come on back there, Heather. Look for me at 10:30 Eastern Standard. And come on and join us. Come on and join the chat. You know, you can talk about anything you want with them, and I will just continue talking about my craft, what I'm doing on the screen. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.